Well, it's bright and early in the morning, and a neighbor knocked on our door to let us know that the horses were out. So we jump up, grab lead ropes and halters. Off we go to see what. And thank goodness it had just happened, because only 5 of the 6 horses were out. Izzy was running around like crazy trying to figure out how to get out. How did all of them do it? Of course, she figured it out at the last second. She bolted. So we now know that there's a break in the fence. It was right at a corner, and Cody just pulled through. And so where we had 5 horses out, we ended up with 6 horses out. So Brian grabbed Cody. They were about 2 blocks down the road. So Brian grabbed Cody, which of course was spinning around and crazy, and didn't want to leave his herd, but wanted to go home. So Brian got Cody. So that was a catastrophe, but we lived through it because he's pretty aggressive. And he just had a lead around his neck, didn't even have a halter on. So Brian was a rock star. So then I grabbed Izzy, and Izzy reared up on me several times. I put the halter on, and the buckle, it wasn't broken. I thought it was broken. It was a moment, right, where I'm like, where's the buckle? The buckle's broken. I'm thinking to myself, well, it was just folded in. So I ended up putting a lead rope on her only around her neck as she's rearing up and dancing. She sure looked beautiful. And we ended up spinning, where I just walked the entire 2 blocks with going literally 5 feet and then spinning her and spinning her and spinning her until she behaved, and then 5 feet. So that was interesting. Brian did the same with Cody. So anyway, she reared up on me 2 or 3 times. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. She wasn't trying to hurt me. She just said, I'm not going in. And anyway, I won, which is nice. And then when we went back to get the other 4, they took off down the road and stopped right in front of the house. Winning. So Brian was putting something up in front of the fence that they broke through as I'm trying to grab one of the 4 or 2. I had 2 more lead ropes. And what are you doing? What are you doing? So anyway, so So I was able to grab Freya, who was right in front of the house. And guess what? She just broke free of my grip. So all 4 are out again. So she went one way and the other 3 went the other way. And I'm like, well, this is going to be really interesting at, 6:45 in the morning. So anyway, then Freya came home because she realized she was alone. And so we got her. So now we have 3 in and 3 out. So now they're about a block, a little more past the other side of the house. So Brian and I head out again after securing the 3. And, oh, goodness. So we go out, and now we've got Yoshi, Charlie, and Ashling left. And Yoshi was just great. He just says, what do you want, Dad? So Brian got Yoshi. And I knew Ashling was going to be a complete bear. Well, I had the feed, and she's like, well, I'd rather be Porky than free. So she came, and then Charlie just followed. Oh, my goodness! Then Charlie just followed. So it took us about 30 minutes of complete chaos with some good communication. A couple neighbors stopped. No one got out to help, but they made sure that no one was speeding on that road. So they had to stop, because wherever the horses, if they were on a curve or whatever. So it was a wonderful community. But I don't know who stopped and who opened our gate. And we have dogs, and we have the horses, and you recognize that, and you went, dogs aren't out, I got to let them know. And you were banging on that door bright and early in the morning and waking us up. And I think you probably saw Brian first. And anyway, I have no idea if he was grumpy or not. But if anybody's knocking on a door that heavily at 6:45ish in the morning, there's an emergency, and for you to do that, once again, I don't know which neighbor this was. Thank you, thank you for banging on our door and waking us up, and thank you for knowing your neighborhood enough to know that those babies were ours. And anyway, thank you for all the people that stopped and helped us control traffic, because of course everyone's getting ready for work. But no harm, no foul. Everybody's good, and it was just a little chaotic. So I'm going to do something with myself and jump in the shower. But that's what we did this morning. Get horses, they said. It'd be fun, they said. I didn't realize I would never wear makeup and my hair would look like this. Have a great day.